Okay, so this is the property in Concho, Arizona. It's on a golf course that used to be a golf course. Then the golf course closed up. But on the back of this property is one of the fairways. So it just backs up right to the fairway. So it's been developed. The lot lines have been marked and the corners have been marked. But no one's built a house on here yet. So over in this direction is a house that someone built quite a number of years ago. And you can see that we have electric here. That's phone lines. We have water. And there's a house right over here. And that's a pretty large house that they built. So this is facing east, so this is where the sun would be rising from, sitting on the front porch of the house, watching the sun come up. And then you can see that there's a house over there as well. And then this is facing west, where you can barely see over between these two trees. There's a ridge, and that's where the sun would be setting from the back porch. So let's take a look at the four corners. So over here is the first corner of the front property line. And this is marked with a survey stake and a survey marker. So this we know. So 100 feet down the road is the next corner. So this lot is 100 feet by 160 feet. 160 feet deep, 100 feet wide. So this is the other corner marker. So this is the southeast corner marker. What we just looked at before was the northeast corner marker. And as you can see here, here's city water. So we have water at the property line, we have telephone at the property line, and then to the back, which is where we're heading now. So this is the property. I'm on the south property line now, walking west. A lot of these big trees, so what we're looking at doing is having that tree and this tree remain. It's just going to get trimmed up so it looks better. There's a clump of 4 trees here. They will be taken out and the house will go there. And then we have these trees, which are the neighbors' trees. Well, this one here is actually our tree. So here's the southwest corner of the property, and you can see we have power. And actually, when you look straight down here, there's the underground power all the way down the property line, looking north now. And then here you can see the northwest corner flagged. So we're going to walk there. So this is the back side of the property, the west side. So it does slope down, which is nice. And then here is that fairway that I was talking about. So before I go to the other corners, let's just mosey on back here. So all of this property that I'm walking on right now belongs to what was the golf course. So I'm hoping that someone with a lot of money is going to show up and say, look at this golf course. Let's open it up again. So here's the fairway. So some really nice trees along the edge of the fairway. You got some water hazards out here. But there it is. So even though this land does not belong to me, that land up there does, we kind of clear this area, maintain it, and we get a nice view of the fairway. Okay, enough of dreamland. Let's continue on back to our property. So again, I'm walking right now on the golf course property. Coming back up to our west property line. So there's the marker for the southwest corner. This is our property here. And there's the marker for the northwest property. So again, 100 feet on this property line. There's our other neighbor, 200 feet away. And then way up there is the northeast corner of the property. So as I said, has a slope to it to the back, which is nice. So these trees here would end up going away and putting the house there, trimming up this tree, and we would kind of clean up these trees here. So that's what we're looking at. So walking the property line again, heading up back to the road. And all of these lots out here, most are 1/3 acre. This one that I'm showing is 1/3 acre. All are owned, but most are not built on. Now, I was here 8 years ago. Today is December 7th, 2024. 8 years ago, I was here looking at a piece of property over that direction. It was a 1/2 acre. And it was backed up to one of the greens of the golf course. So here's the, we're at northeast corner. And here you can see, it's kind of shaded by the state, but here's the metal stake from survey. So anyway, back up on the road. And here we are, Concho, Arizona. Beautiful place.